Hmm. 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 I'm bored. Bored. Why in the world did you invite me over when you're clearly busy with work stuff? If you didn't want me to let myself in, then you should have just answered my texts. You know the rule between us is that unless something is said, assume that the door is always open. So, what exactly are you working on? You've hardly looked up from your screen for the hour I've been here. Hmm. Mm-hmm. That sounds boring. Well, if it's not necessary for you to complete it, then why are you doing it? I thought you were the one running the show. I swear, you're too nice for your own good sometimes. But I suppose that's why you put up with me. Hmm? Well, nothing much is going on really. Since I went back to school, everything's been... Well, I can't say things have completely piped down and gone back to normal, but I can say that it feels that way since I'm not usually, there for anything. Well, you know about the whole thing with the inheritance issue, right? Yeah, about my brothers fighting over my stepdad's will and whatnot. Yep, the whole thing just reads like political drama or whatever, but it's actually freaking nuts. Anyway, my stepdad finally had enough and named my oldest stepsister, I think. Yeah, oldest stepsister as the main beneficiary. Oh, we're all getting something out of it, but she'll just be getting the most. Yeah, I was the last in the running to get the main stuff, since, I'm not really his daughter and all, but this entire ordeal just makes me... I don't know, I just pity the man. Don't get me wrong, he wasn't the best male figure, let alone father figure one could have in their formative years, but he made my mom happy. And that's all that really mattered to me when they got together. And if it weren't for their marriage and his family knowing yours, then I wouldn't have gotten to know you. So, I guess you can thank him and his downstairs brain for being stuck with me. Oh, shut up. You know you love me. How's school going? It's going. You know that I've always hated school, but the parents want me to go and make something of myself, so I have no choice. I'm glad that they didn't force me to jump into uni the second we graduated, though. I definitely would have dropped out if that were the case. I like my professors and I've made some friends, but I hate sitting in a classroom. What can I say? I hate listening to lectures. I hate homework. I just want to get it done and over with, and I'll move on to something else. Yeah, going to uni is a condition for getting access to my inheritance, so that's another reason why I'm doing it. I mean, fair enough, good on them for trying to keep us kids straight, but it's not going to help in my case. I'm honestly just going to end up blowing it all and getting as far away from them as possible, whilst they sort through the whole mess that is this family? Yeah, I can hardly call it that, but whatever. Anyway, what about you? How's life been treating you recently? Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm glad everything is working out so well. I wish I had your work ethic. I would have done... Yeah, I would have been so much better in school, and I would have finished that stuff like so much earlier if I had your work ethic. Yeah, well, I I don't know, I guess my job is to remind you that life isn't always about work, and you really need to remember to have fun sometimes, so there you go. I'm your foil, so yeah, or whatever the hell that's called. That's true. Well, I guess you wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble when we were younger if it weren't for me, but it was fun, wasn't it? It's all good fun. Okay, but was I really a bad influence on you, or did you always want to be a little wild, but you just never had the guts to embrace those inclinations? What are you doing? Why did you tuck me into your lap? Oh, trying to prove that you don't need me to embrace your inhibitions? You can't. Pat, pat, pat. Sorry, I'll stop. Sorry. I know, I said I'd stop, but your hair is so soft. I can run my hands through it all day. Do you seriously think I don't know what you're doing? I can feel your hands running up and down my body. Are you enjoying yourself? I like how my body is pressed against yours. It feels right. Like I was meant to be right here and nowhere else. What about you? What do you think? Good. I'm glad you agree. I sort of had a feeling you would. It looks like you have a bit more work to do, don't you? Nope. No more touching until you're done with your work. Yeah, I'm a tease, but you like it. It's also really good motivation for you to make me regret it later, no? Get to it, baby. You done? Good. I'm glad. You looked very, very frustrated the entire time. I'm sure part of it is because of me, but the other part, well, I saw some of the stuff that you were typing, and honestly, it really can't be easy dealing with your colleagues on a daily basis, huh? I'm really proud of you. I really am, oh my gosh. I know I make fun of you for it all the time, being so serious and brooding, but in reality, I am very proud of you for it. So, you want to talk about why you pulled me into your lap? I mean, we are just friends, no? Well, I'd say best friends, but still. Oh, yeah. Oh, you just wanted to shut my bratty mouth up, huh? Come off it, please. You and I both know that when I annoy you, you just ignore me until I stop. So why did you decide to shut me up like this today, Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure that you don't know why? Well, you know what I think? I think you've been wanting to do this for a very, very long time. I've seen the way you looked at me in the past. That annoyed yet amused look you give me whenever I get up to one of my antics. You try your hardest to not be entertained by me, but you can't stop yourself, can you? To be honest, I live for that look. Annoyed yet amused, with a hint of desire hidden beneath all of that. Beneath that tough, serious, stoic exterior, you like how different my approach to life is from yours. You like how I remind you to relax every so often, to not get in your own way all the time. And I think, at some point in time, you ended up liking me, despite not wanting to. Am I right? No. Well, I'm glad that you didn't resist your liking to me. I like you too. You've been my rock since we met. It's a thankless job, I know, but I appreciate you so much for bearing that responsibility. I know I'm not easy to care for, but you've done so much throughout the years, even when I piss you off. Well, to be fair, I love pissing you off. You're so cute when you're mad, you know that? I know, I shouldn't find that much joy making you angry, but I do. It lets me know that my friend, the one that's been there for me through thick and thin since we were children, is still there. Rather than this stone-faced stranger I get on the daily. Well, I think you could stand to be a little less serious sometimes. Whoever came up with that phrase clearly had no fun. No, we don't need to grow up at some point. Sure, we have to mature in some areas, but not all. Especially when it comes to our sense of selves. I'm not going to lose my enthusiasm for the small things just because time's passing. You know what I mean? Well, one of us has to be the annoyingly optimistic one, so I'm happy to fit the bill. Anyway, let's get back to the part where you said that you liked me. Well, you know what I think. I think we should celebrate you coming to terms with your feelings for me. And I think we should celebrate the fact that opposites do indeed attract.